Alrighty guys, this is Snugs on Blitz, and I'm back with another video for you today. So I had a game in this tank, the P.43, the Tier 6 medium Italian tank. And I was surprised to learn that I actually had never really played it. I just skipped on over it the first time round. So I'm still grinding it. We'll be done in a day or so. And after that, I can give you my review of it. But for now, I wanted to share this game because it will teach you how to deal with certain players. Okie dokie. Now I look at their lineup. They've got a Comet and a Panther, not to mention an AMX, so that's two mediums and a light. And we have a Bulldog and me. And I'm like, that's not very intimidating. Remember, my crew is not 100%. I do have all the equipment, but, so I'm a little bit nervous about going this way. If they decide to rush us, I don't think we can hold them, because that Panther with its armor, its ramming ability, I mean, he can really do some serious damage against this Bulldog. So what I want to do is I'm going to stay hidden, actually. I'm going to pretend I'm not even here, because I don't want them to know I am. Otherwise, they'll know how many tanks are here and what a big threat, or what little of a threat we are. The thing is that if I stay hidden, they won't know what's hitting them, and so they'll get a little bit nervous. So I'm wondering what to do. And our heavies are not pushing up, so they're not spotting that side. So I'm like, okie dokie, let's move up. Now he's a little bit upset at me, and he's saying a few things. So what do? I respond in kind. I say, ha ha ha. Just laugh it off. It's okay. He can think what he thinks. I know I'm a pretty decent player. Am I a super pro? No. But I do know that we're in a dangerous predicament if we're not careful. We do have a TD behind us. That's great, supporting us. But my big fear is that they rush us, because they could all be coming this way. Look, the heavy side, there's nobody yet. Okay. So that's 4 versus our 3 and our TD at the back. But what I want to do is I just want to keep them from pushing in. So I'm just going to prevent them from being too aggressive. That's all I want to do. Personally, if I were them, I would, especially the Panther, have just pushed in and rammed the heck out of that Bulldog, because he could use gravity if the Bulldog backs up and get an extra special ram. So he would not like that, and the DPM and his armor would be devastating, especially if the Comet pushed in at the same time. Thankfully, though, we've managed to get rid of one of their tanks, so yay. Finally, we got rid of a second tank, so that's great too. And I've only taken one hit. Bulldog's full health, so we're doing a pretty good job here. If we could just hold, we should be okay. So normally I'm aggressive. Normally I push on up. But in this game, I didn't want to do that, because if they knew that I'm there, I could become the target. And I'm a weaker tank, and I don't have the armor or the gun to really intimidate this Panther and or the Comet, if they were good players. But it seems that they're not, so we're lucky in that sense. But yeah, just playing very passive. No need to rush on in. We do have the advantage. We should win this game. We do have the stronger tanks now, but I've seen things fall apart, so I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. Can we get rid of one more tank? Okay, now they've moved over there, so this side is unguarded, so we can get rid of one more tank. Now I'm feeling a lot more confident. Oh, and our AMX decided to join us here. So again, I don't want to be the target, and that's what I wanted. See, now the Panther is in trouble, because he's going to get, basically rushed by 3 tanks, and that's what he definitely did not want. His frontal armor is great, but that's about it, of course, like most tanks, right? And he's gone. So there you go. And now I could go back for this Comet, but as I said, my crew's not 100%, so I'm a bit sluggish. So I figure our team will get rid of him, and so I'm just going to focus on the next tank. I thought about it, as you saw, but I was like, it's okay. So I've got enough health, so I'm just gonna push on up. I'll take a hit here for sure. Yep, there we go. As I said, you know, this tank is not 100% yet crew-wise, so it's a little bit iffy on shots, things like that. And I've played a few games in it, and it's been rough going to begin with, but hopefully when you get a tank up to 100%, it's a different ballgame. And I'm just saying, ha ha ha, we won, yay, you know. But here we go. Mr. Bulldog was not happy. He was not happy with me. And so we're gonna get a comment coming up here soon. I can't exactly remember what he wrote, but I do remember it was not complimentary. Here it comes. Right, there we go. Yeah, he's saying that because I'm a medium, I didn't spot, learn how to play, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, again, ha, ha, ha. What can I do? I mean, what can I say? I mean, I said, and this is what I always say to people. I say, let's compare stats. Now, he might be a great player. There's always that possibility. But I didn't get that impression. I mean, if he thinks he should be aggressive against a Panther and a comment in a Bulldog and a tier 6 P.43, I think you got your priorities mistaken. So anyway, after the game, I sent him a kind message to say, hi, what's up? Because lo and behold, we decided to check his stats, and he's a 44% player. I'm like, the one thing I'll have to say is be modest. The truth is, if you're a 44% player, you don't really know how to play. I'm sorry. I hate to say it to you. You might have some good games. I've seen a 44% player do 8,000 damage. I've never had an 8,000 damage game, in a normal game anyway. So, just stay humble. Learn. Don't bitch and moan, especially when you're in the 40s. I mean, when I was a 40% player, I just kept my mouth shut. I respected pretty much everybody because I knew everybody was better than me. I was trying to learn. So anyway, that's how I deal with these kind of people. Just shrug it off. I reached out to them after and say, hey, hello. And nearly always they disappear once they check my stats. And again, I'm not a super pro. So there you go. Hope that's been helpful. I'll see you next time. Snugs on Blitz, out.